get going again. So, welcome back. I hope the expansion campaigns in Heroes 5 are not too much beyond my ability. I should be fine, right? Can't be worse than that one Dark Elf mission. I really wish I'd recorded my shot in the dark attempts, but I just thought I was screwed. Back to the point. People watching this are watching for Europa mostly, I'm sure, but well, keep abreast of the other stuff while filling time because I am screwed on a diplomat for the moment. Definitely wouldn't want to try and double annex. Double rainbow? What does it mean? You know what? I'm just going to declare on Mala, because at this rate, truces are going to start ending, and it's going to get annoying. And nope, we're not doing it. Okay, so in addition to Mala, we got Min and Champa in the coalition. Actually, I'm glad I looked at that, because I can prevent some hassle with these guys. My backup troops. Okay. So you are fighting Hadati in a reconquest war, or just a conquest war? Ooh, you got a claim too, huh? And we could co-belligerent Dundar. Why not? Even as I say I'm going to go, I want Diplo 6. We're just gonna screw ourselves further. Oh God! If my Inquisitor died, I swear. No, don't do it. So we are doing a little better in money, but I cannot quite afford a third +3. I can afford another +2. I could really build income as well, but no, we're doing this. We're doing it this way. And I'm pretty sure I can just get by with ignoring their actual units and sieging while my vassals take care of the dirty work. So this is what Mecca is going to look like too, unfortunately. Oh, of course. Prestige or stability. I'm at 3 stability, so I'll just take the prestige, of course. It's not much, but it beats my current alternative. Do I have a claim on Nepal? I bet you I do. Yeah. Throw another claim on Lanzang, because it's going to take a moment to siege out Malwa. They do have a Fort 3, so that's kind of inconvenient. Come on, don't stack 18 guys on one province. Telugu is no longer accepted. And yeah, let's keep an eye on our rebels, shall we? Probably where I'm converting. Especially given the... Oh, it's up here. Yeah. Good old Tibetan area. Come to think of it, how much tax do I have in Area? Because I want to explore the possibility of a culture drift. No, that's not how you look at it. You go into economy, charts. There we go. It's a pretty small percentage of my overall, isn't it? There it is, 2.8% of my hundreds of tax. So as long as I get into a decent culture group, I can switch. Belugi, perhaps. Alright, I'm actually going to disable this. I don't like pop-ups for a lot of this stuff. I'll go ahead and show it like that, but I mean, realistically, I'm sound checking it, and the icon appears up here if I'm having problems otherwise. Not a lot of choice when it comes to Indian tech stuff. You do get 2 infantry at this tech level. I will take the ones that are less dependent on morale and more dependent on casualty infliction, especially because of my technology advantage. Casualty infliction is pretty much the way to go. And yeah, I'm well under my force limit. But there's just not a whole lot of incentive to build up to it, as opposed to hiring better advisors right now. Definitely don't want unrest right now. In fact, There's a good chance I'm going to get these nationalist rebels. Because, well, I should probably make like a passing effort at not having it happen. And the only one that's not super high but also being converted is Lhasa. So we'll just go here. We'll take a shot at it. I'll probably get the rebels though. Oh, Min can't reach me. I guess Ming isn't giving them access, and my subjects are a little on the strong side for that. Now, are you a member of the coalition, though? Because if you are, it is inconvenient. They... I have no diplomats to send. They are not a member of the coalition. Actually, yeah, spread out the unrest accrual. And try and work this a little. Oh, hi. I'm gonna let you guys rest a bit. And then we'll deal with this uprising. Ah, they're on the missionary. Oh, and that missionary's almost done, too. Go help. And then we'll just regroup here. Is this enough unrest resist? Oh, it's close. Of course, I'm not done converting that other province just yet. Actually, I think you want to approach from this angle. Okay, go for the Vietnamese province. Give us a little chance here to pull that off. And done. And yep, once again we have dodged a bullet regarding rebels. Well, not really. I mean, I can just fight them, but it's nicer not to if you don't have to do it. Go ahead and make a monstrosity out of Delhi. Pump up Kathiawar a little. Yeah, I know. Delaying my stuff even further. Ooh! This is, no, you know, I'm not having that much unrest problem, and I could use a little more money. I'll take the mercantilism. What note is this? It's not really that valuable to build there. Go easy on that. Do I have a claim on you? No. I could pick on Timurids. I can't actually retake the core, though. Ah, they're Hindu as well. I might as well do something. I can just Diplo-vassal Jaisalmer. I don't want to feed Jaisalmer, though, because they're Rajputs as well. And Rajputs, unfortunately, have hostile core creation cost. I'm going to let this go down. The Bhutanese nationalists before I go for the next conversion. Or before I take a bunch of overextension again. And actually it's the same thing with the Vietnamese patriots. How are these looking? Is this just because I'm converting? And the answer to that is yes. So as soon as that's done, I don't really have to worry about the Vietnamese patriots a whole lot because I raised autonomy and their true faith, so... Yeah, as soon as the Bhutan goes away a bit, we should be good to go. In fact, that's probably good enough. Because it'll start going back up, but not a great deal. I suppose I could be micromanaging. There's a trick, viewers. I will tell it to you, because that is my nature. There's a trick regarding peace deals. You can order a whole bunch of culture conversions. Wow, no, that's just the low autonomy. Okay. Yeah, you can order a whole bunch of culture conversions, and it will... you right after, basically, you send the peace deal, you leave it paused, you convert a whole bunch of cultures, and you'll floor to negative 100, and then the peace deal goes through, and then you cancel your culture conversions, and you get a bunch of diplomatic power back. And since you can only get to negative, you can only get to negative 100, you can save a lot that way. See, all these guys are going to... No. You freaking... They go aristocratic? Ah, Jaisalmer does it too! No! Ah, why? Ah, that's like supreme troll mode. And these guys have it already, which is even worse. Even worse. You've got to be kidding me with this core creation stuff. I am saddened right now. I feel like my situation has not gone in a positive fashion. And so, we can lower autonomy again in a number of places. Apparently that has worn off. But these are all pretty low. I don't know if I want to deal with the unrest again in these kinds of provinces. Although, it would not be an insignificant contribution to my economy now, would it? Well, it doesn't look like I can westernize anytime soon. Let's just take a peek. I don't see any evidence of European colonies. Once it starts getting close to westernization, as in once I start bothering to see Europe, I will want to stop spamming lower autonomy, of course, because you do get unrest while westernizing. You get +5 unrest. And that would not stack favorably. But for now, we are in fact going to lower autonomy even more. We are going to be greedy. I've been greedy all the game, though. But it has a non-trivial impact on your income and capabilities. And it's not like I'm running +3 advisors willy-nilly just yet. Okay, so I still have nationalism there. Certainly remember that. What about Mandala? Yeah, we still got nationalism there. I don't think there's any way I'll have it up here, so I'm just going to lower it. Whew. It's just melting. What about Jaunpur? Nope, we can lower it. Bhutan, I think, is relatively recent. Kosh is not. Can lower it there, and there, and there. And yes, the stuff we got off guard at, sure. Oh, I bet I still had nationalism here. Yeah, whoops. Now what kind of nationalists? Chandi? Oh, that's actually a bit of an inconvenience. Go deal with that. Okay. Yeah, now we can. Oh, what? No. I don't have a +3 available. Well, shoot. Well, I got a statesman. That'll help me annex faster. That is also useful. And yeah. India has pretty well had Hinduism win. It usually does when a human player is running Hindu India. And yeah, we're getting pretty stout manpower here. Gwalior has entered the coalition. Who else can enter the coalition? Nobody really of note. Man, that is such troll mode. Why? And I need to rush Jaisalmer, like, fast. As soon as I'm done annexing Kathiawar, I'm going to put claims on Jaisalmer and just nail them, because I don't want them getting 200% core creation cost if I can help it. I mean, that's not a lot of tax, but even so, it's just going to make those miserable. Needlessly, I might add. Besides, I have good plans for going this way, so go this way we shall. Ooh. Get to restore the tolerance of true faith again. Religious events are treating me nicely. I would have preferred revolutionary rebels in that instance, but that's okay too. Resisting unrest is great. Might as well put claims on, reduce the cost a little bit, right? Alright, we've achieved religious unity with much difficulty. Stupid religious centers. Conquer Kathmandu, huh? I'm glad I didn't take that. Let's see here. Why can I not form Hindustan? Oh, I gave the core province to Delhi. That's alright. We're not planning on forming any Hindustan. Although the claims would have been nice to just blow through, well, there's really not a lot left, so it's not a big difference. Not a lot left in the India region considered Indian that's not either subject or just going to be core trolling me anyway. Man, this is so inefficient. It really does help to take diplomatic first. If I can find a way to deal with the unrest, I'm just going to do that in the future games, because this is this kind of time period of doing nothing, it should be reserved to unlucky regencies only, pretty much. Almost there on the coring progress. And yeah, Malwa was looking reasonably impressive before, and now they're just not at all. And man, when you get that tolerance event from religious, that's pretty impressive for not having humanist. If I had humanist, the nationalism would be much less, and I would have an extra 2 unrest minus, so I wouldn't even need this level of stability. I don't like running 3 stability. Oh really? Oh really, Lanzang? Well, that gives me something to do. Let's go say hi. Ooh, even Haddadi has joined the coalition, have they? And more people will be joining that soon if I don't do something about it. Yeah, we don't need these guys stationed up there any longer, so I'm going to get in position for multi-prong attack. I think I have claims completely on Lanzang. Oh, they're allied with Ming, though. Who will not honor. And probably never will honor. I don't think they'll re-ally with a trust value like that. That's going to be lolsy. Okay. So the idea here is, because it's Holy War, I can take Lanzang down to OPM status and work the other guys as well. Oh man, I had more here than I thought. Oh, I can take an idea. Look at that, yearly prestige. Oh, I could have used... I'm stupid. I should have just done the... Oh. I feel like Picard facepalm here. I could have just waited to finish religious ideas rather than going to 3 stability. And I would have had the conversion power I needed. Oh wait, no, I don't have any nationalism here. Get that. Lower that. We are just going to spam raise our unrest in the name of money. Well, okay, that's all carpeted out. Vassal's starting to be legitimately useful in that capacity. And yeah, there's no real rush for me now to finish religious ideas. I got the stuff that's really useful. Really the most useful thing is to get up to divine supremacy, because it really helps your unity. But it is not... On who? Qualier? No, I don't need a diplomatic insult on a CB on someone I'm about to annex. Oh. Oh, you were in the coalition too. Well, hi. Now I know where to allocate my extra troops. Go for it. Need to hunt for their stacks, though. I guess their stacks were with Lanzang's. Go ahead and spread these out. And there's a lot of stuff, though. Well, I don't think they can rebuild. Famous last words, though, right? Okay, we are really far ahead of years. And Canton's not too useful to me yet. Income is pretty solid now. Ooh, I can get a +3. I want to keep the statesman, though. And what we will do here instead is we'll start building armories. And Bengali is accepted, and we don't have a lot of autonomy in these provinces, so, or any in a lot of cases. Even that's Bengali. And you can kind of tell by the how much it shows it giving you as well, where you're going to get the most. Not too bad throughout. But it looks like the 26s are my next best bet. Oh, there's a 50 there. Really? That's pretty crazy. Okay. So, we are at 101k. We'll see how that looks in a moment. Oh, I don't really want my ruler in on this. Because when he dies, he will stab at me as a result of that. So, no reason to allow it to happen. I'll just properly run a carpet siege, prevent them from training anything new, and siege stuff out. Ooh, really, Keta. Bold move, I must say. I will throw a claim on Ayutthaya without hesitation. I believe they are still Sunni. Do they have the Malayan ideas? Yeah, so they have tolerance of heathens, although, man, nationalism is still hurting them along with overextension. Nope, not taking that until I do a core spree. And I think it's about time to start working multiple fronts a little more readily. As soon as I can get Cathaior out of the frickin' way, it's just going to be warring right and left. As in, literally east and west. Holy War will start to be consistently good in both directions, which will help a lot, because I won't have to pay any diplo cost on the peace deals. And I will be able to feed like crazy. And I think I took a mission to take Kathmandu, so I'm going to go do that now before I forget again. Well, once I can. I could give one of these over to Cathiawar and hope that they can finish coring it before I annex them. We're getting close though now. Gamer, you troll. Had to coalition me. I don't think they'll finish coring in time. Even if I give it to them and it spikes the core cost, it's still they won't finish coring in time, so I'll just lose it. I mean, I could give this stuff to Delhi. Here, Delhi. Oh no, I can't. Because that's a capital and I won't be able to give it away. Well, let's see. Let's see what I can pull off here. So this is an inconveniently placed province, although... No, I can take it in court due to Tongu, but I don't have a claim on it. Not that that's going to matter a great deal here. Oh, right, this is a coalition war. Yeah, no, I can totally pimp Delhi here. Good luck with that, Delhi. And good luck to me later when I try to core or annex them. Because I will need some. That's not too bad. Although if I'm going to go that route, I'd rather isolate their capital so I can put a claim on it. Okay, so raise autonomy here. A little bit of coring action. Pretty solid on that front. I'll go ahead and take this. A little bit of extra prestige is nice. Pretty high as it is, but could always have more. You can never have too much grain. Yes, yes you can. I need to hurry on that. So who's my next truce sending? It's gonna be a little bit. In fact, I have a truce. Oh no, I have a truce with Dundar, not Jaisalmer. Screw Jaisalmer. Ming and Dai Viet. Can I holy war on Dali? I can. I can also throw a claim on them. Oh, I can claim them in numerous places. It's not too bad. What culture group are you, Dali? Get out of here. Oh, they're part of the Tibetan group. What an awkward distribution. I don't think I want to feed that culture group because I've kind of committed to taking it to a degree. And this is not going to be hard to deal with. So yeah, I'll just take it for myself. That's fine. I do not have any wars active now. Do I try to sneak claims on Dali? I think so. Or are these worth my time to put claims on? No, not really. It's just a question of if I want to bring in Champa, Dai Viet, and Sarig Yogur. The answer is I don't see why I should care. Oh, but if I'm going to war Dai Viet, I want the claim on them. Because again, I will chip at that until they are off the map. Man, I'm just getting trolled on all sides by that hostile core creation cost, aren't I? And of course I get caught fabricating, but you know, secrets of the trade. Once people have hundreds of aggressive expansion with you, what's a little more? It's really not much difference. Okay, now here's a situation where, you know, I start to get a little nervous. I have an heir who is old enough for the hunting accidents to start happening, and my ruler's pretty old, so if something happens to my heir, it's basically Regency Council or low legitimacy city. And actually, I would rather risk a civil war and have terrible legitimacy than a Regency Council. I would take a weak claim bad ruler over a long Regency Council. And it doesn't seem to matter how much chance of heir you have. You still have a good chance if you get a hunting accident with an old ruler of a long Regency, because there's not necessarily a backup heir waiting in the wings. So you do have to watch out for that, unfortunately. Yeah, we are not taking unrest right now. Especially not global unrest. Nepal's a little higher in manpower than its tax would let on. These guys are really weak. The only reason this is looking pretty solid is because of the lowered autonomy. And this is a bit inordinate. The Hindu itself has +1 true faith, and then Orissa has a permanent extra +1 that I got from a dynamic historic event really early. It's normally a little bit more touch and go than just spamming lower autonomy. But if you can lower it, always look to do it, because it's really it's helpful. Oh, come on, man. Don't you be goofing me. Okay, we have successfully integrated Cathayawar. Instant Holy War available on Sind. Now the interesting thing about Sind is, yeah, they take religious pretty early, and they are a vassal of Timurids. So I have some doing here. No! On what planet? Are you kidding me? They're allied to the Ottomans. I was talking trash about how I can beat the Ottomans, so... that might be coming to fruition a little earlier than I would have liked. On the other hand, if they're going to pull that crap, there's nothing else that the Ottomans are allied to that I should care about, so... Oh. How does QQ feel about the Ottomans? Let's talk about our feelings. No, it's the other way around. Yeah, there's no way they'll let Ottomans through. So I could declare on Persia, pretty much take them to the cleaners, and then force them to annul treaties with the Ottomans. Come on, what kind of history is this? Well, I've seen Timurids allying them too, so it's that kind of history. It's the kind of history where things only work out the way they did historically sometimes. Oh. Oh joy. We're doing this already, are we? I recall wanting very much to get rid of you before you added more pain to me. Oh, Tongu's got that. What am I doing? And I never did conquer Kathmandu, so that's next on the menu. Let's go do that. I want revolutionary rebels. Give me revolutionary rebels. The politics religious? Oh, very duly noted. So they're a useful vassal to feed if you are pushing India a little bit later than me. And they kind of appeared from rebels, so... You still converting? Yeah, you are still converting. You are... Delhi doesn't have anything that they need to convert, so they're not very relevant in terms of that, although I don't think they take religious. Quantity. Man, if I could just find a way to keep them up in tech, that's be pretty handy. AIs that take quantity are useful. Useful vassals. They build a lot of units and spam them. Spam them into carpet sieges. What? No. Oh, I wasn't going to bother putting claims here, but what else am I going to put claims on? And I guess I could put one on Sind. I'm planning on declaring on them anyway. Yeah, only no guys in on that action. Where do I have unrest? I could put down unrest. I don't really have anything significant. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something important. Yeah, we can lower autonomy in these provinces that were... Ooh. I want to make sure. Do I have nationalism here? A little bit there yet. And these two that I gave over. The rest should be okay. And so we shall lower autonomy again. Gotta keep building up that power, man. Especially if I'm gonna have to fight the Ottomans for reals. I don't think I will, but I might. Unnecessary attrition. No, don't do it. Oh, but I do want my general there because he has 2 siege. It's actually pretty hard to get siege stats in this game. Really not the result I was expecting there with maximum manpower. I know I had an event pushing me up for a while, but I was an advisor. Yeah. Not doing too bad on that, though. Okay, nice and straightforward. Evisceration. Unfortunately, those might be getting in my face in the near future. I don't want that to happen, but that's probably what we're going to see. Alright. Oh, that's right. I was going to blow up Trollface before hitting the Timurids, and I will do that. No initial unrest. I'm not even gonna like mess around here. They will call upon coalition members Jangladesh. Oh, they have a core? Or Jaisalmer. Jangladesh is the province I have a claim on. Really? I take it I was coring this. Yeah. I really want revolutionary rebels. I want to get out of a monarchy. Like, fiercely. Oh no, I could just sell the core to Delhi. That's what I'll do. I'll just sell the core to Delhi. I'll full annex them. Oh, but do they... Yeah, they'll get a little angry at me for not returning cores, but I think I can handle it. And even if you sell it to them like 5 seconds later, they're still pissed off because you didn't give them their cores. You got the paradox logics. You gotta watch out for the paradox logics. Okay. Can actually throw a few claims on Punjab as well here. Are you being annexed by Timurids? That would be even more handy. Nope, not happening. What kind of missions do I have here? You know what? Achieve religious immunity is a good mission when you are planning on declaring on people of your own faith and annexing them. Nope, not paying monarch points. Wow, they handled that. Maybe another claim on Diviet? No. How does the truce with them up? 3 years. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Sind and Timurids and then go after the coalition in the east. I think I can pull that off. And I feel like I should always be doing something with my diplomats because they're scarce. They will be relieved to a degree soon, but it's still they're still gonna be scarce. Really want a better situation than that. Lost claim on my subject. Very nice. You still converting? Yeah, you were converting slowly. They probably don't have 3 stability anymore. Nope. They just have the standard 4.5 or 4.6 with a Fort 2. It's enough, though. As long as you're not converting Sunni with them, they can at least contribute. 'Cause yeah, like, by the time I get around to annexing them, they'll be all Hindu. They are my next annexation target, incidentally. And, not really the most critical thing for trade, but it's there. Who to put claims on next? Already claimed Sind. We'll go there. And of course, I will finish the siege then. Well, at least I can full annex them before they get troll ideas ×2. Frickin' Haddadi. Delhi's gonna get rebels there. Oh, that's fine. We'll kill them. Because we are good citizens like that. Now, Delhi, how does your tech compare to that of the Timurids? You are one behind, but the Timurids are not getting new units, so they get a new cannon there, but cannons aren't good for them yet. They could potentially be for me. Okay, so we have the final idea available, which gives us conversion strength against heretics. It also gives a small discount on admin tech, though, so I'm willing to go that route. $96 to core. Really? Why is this so much? Oh, because of Haddadi. 96 to core 2 tax province. The rest of these will be a little bit less painful. But yeah. You didn't give us our occupied cores. Whatever you say, Delhi. Here. I'm not gonna core it. Yeah, that doesn't go away, just to confirm. But, I'm not gonna be annexing them for a while anyway. So I believe I said I was going for these guys next. I will holy war them. I cannot... Oh, I can't co-belligerent no guy because they're not gonna join, but of course, they'll find a way to join mid-war, not that it matters. In this particular case, it's not very difficult to defeat opponents who have functionally nothing, so... I think I'll leave these guys behind. What kind of numbers am I looking at here? I guess they're not doing that well against Oirat, because that's including their vassals, and it's just, I'm not seeing anything I should be concerned about. Especially because I have a tactics lead on them. And better units at this point. That's right. Indian tech better than Timurids. But we all knew that. And unfortunately, I cannot give them Lahore. So I'm going to get glitched out there a little bit. They just won't let me do it. Oh, I can explore. Explore into new lands. Oh, it's a shame no guy didn't join. Oh no, they did, but I couldn't co-belligerent them. Thanks, game. So because I couldn't co-belligerent them, I cannot full annex release them as a vassal or anything crazy. I can, however, explore their lands a little bit once I find the Timurid stack and wipe it. I guess I don't even really need to do that, but it'd be nice. What am I doing here? Ah, it's still 3 years ahead. It's bad attrition, but I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Come on. Running into TI. It's obnoxious. And aren't you in a different war? Although I guess there is the whole imminent threat thing. I kind of marched through their land. I would probably react to that too, to be fair. Want to keep up with claims here, but I'm at war with most of these guys. The exception is Dundar. Go ahead and position for that. I'll transfer trade power. Any claims on dive yet? No. Hugh. Isn't Silhead over here? Ah, it's a good province. 15 noble rebels while I'm, like, pants down on it, though. Oh, no, I'm not. I can handle them. We will toss my ruler on this and go march into the fray. Yeah, unfortunately, noble rebels no longer turn you into a noble republic. They just trash you with autonomy and tank your legitimacy and prestige. So, and I would be willing to take all of those damages just to get into a republic, but the game really doesn't seem to want you to become a republic very easily. So that option's off the table for now. There are events in religious that can give you revolutionary rebels, and those can turn you into a republic. There we go, got religious unity. And now I'll take some military power, although I'll need my diplomat back to do that one. Oh, I can go over here. I gotta watch out for what's technically European, because I'm close to it. So that's another thing I could do, is I could just get a corps next to a vassal in Asia that happens to border a European horde as well. Although Russia has a claim on this guy. Oh, Russia's bordering this. And then I can corps adjacent to a vassal in Asia and then work Europe instead. Maybe Russia's westernized or something. I mean, ultimately it's not going to matter. In like 50 years, guaranteed there's going to be an Iberian presence or England or somebody in the Spice Islands, and then that'll be that. I can just use them. Ooh. Picking good times for this, are we? Alright. Nothing to see here. Ah, come on. Or my vassal's going to win this. If they can reinforce in time, they will. Otherwise, I'll lose ticking war score. Nope, they didn't reinforce in time. Oh, that's annoying. But we can rectify it by, like, just crushing the Timurids and occupations. It's not that big a deal. Well, now that I know the war is going to take a while, though, I'll go ahead and finish this, just for my OCD. Like I said, there's plenty of margin for error in this achievement, so don't worry. Famous last words, though, I know. Go ahead and wreck him. And yeah, now it's time to start pouring in the Timurid lands. Apparently, Oirat's kind of on the big side, too. Oh, hi Ming. I think this is the one I wanted. You're not in the coalition against me yet, right? Yep, that was a poor choice not to be. See ya. Oh, not good timing for you there, diving it. You almost had me. If you had only joined that coalition, you might have had a chance. Alright, I'm gonna swap videos.